Social Emotional Learning in Selected Schools in Cavite Province, a critical perspective of values educator competence.
Social and emotional learning, or SEL, is a process through which children develop their ability to integrate thinking, feeling, and behaving to succeed at important developmental tasks. According to Republic Act 10533, also known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, holistic education is very vital. Based on the K-12 basic education curriculum, one of the key concepts for values education is social and emotional learning. The post-COVID-19 normal presents an opportunity for rethinking educational objectives. Thus, a critical perspective of values educator competence for social and emotional learning is vital.
For the key literature, the research made use of an SEL framework developed by Castle, which includes social emotional competencies, Albert Bandura's social learning theory, which is relevant to defining the impact of social factors on children's learning, such as their environment, Erik Erikson's stages of psychosocial development, which draws analogy in children's stages, and the theoretical underpinnings of devoting greater effort to making educators aware of SEL skills and providing them with effective methods of SEL skills into their classrooms. Methodology. In line with the research objectives, a qualitative research was deemed most suitable. The researchers employed the maximum variation sampling, aimed to include teachers with a wide range of backgrounds, including 16 values educators from different districts and municipalities. Data were collected through semi-structured interviews via online platforms. An interview protocol used in the study is an adapted validated question from Ian Chang in 2013, and data were analyzed using open and axial coding.
Based on the findings, a staggering 75% of the participants do not have a clear definition of SEL. The teachers identified the importance of SEL in building moral character and establishing the proper values. Regarding student self-competency, 63% viewed competent students as more engaging, while 50% answered that they should be respectful with others. On the other hand, incompetent students are considered those who are not engaging in collaborative activities. In teachers' perception of self-infusion in values education, the teachers' roles were identified as facilitators and role models. Regarding teachers' confidence in infusing SEL in the curriculum, 56% are confident, while 44% are not. Based on the response of the teachers, 75% of them agreed that students can relate to SEL questions. In strategies in infusing SEL in the curriculum, majority of the answers were questioning, localization, and contextualization. In SEL implementation, 81% of teachers identified that time constraint hinders the execution of SEL in the curriculum. In technical support for SEL implementation, 81% suggested to have seminars to equip them, while 50% of them indicated to have programs to address the needs of the learners. Based on the findings, a theoretical framework entitled Carrying Academic Vicissitude Towards Social Emotional Learning, or CAVSEL, was established. Majority of the teachers do not have a definite idea what social emotional learning is, but because they have concern towards their students, committed to their profession, and value for holistic education, self-utilization in classroom was possible.
For the implications, a 2018 study by Mahoney, Durlach, and Weisberg found that SEL programs have favorable benefits on students' performance on a range of important behavioral and academic outcomes. Challenges include an indication of lack of content understanding, and SEL programs may be made more feasible by lengthening the curriculum and reducing the burden for teachers. After conducting the study, the following conclusions were drawn. The majority of the teachers interviewed have no definite idea of what SEL was. Many teachers believe it is their responsibility to support students rather than force them to adopt a particular set of beliefs, and the majority of teachers reported the lack of time to fully implement SEL in their classes. For the recommendations, researchers suggest to provide a webinar or refresher course for the teachers to identify and further understand what SEL is. ESP teachers can collaborate in school-led workshops to develop various teaching strategies. The SP department may lead strategic programs and best practices, and researchers may consider to replicate the study in other learning areas. The following are the references that are vital to the success of the research. That will be all, and thank you so much for listening.